Welcome back to Griffin, Indiana. I think we've got a pretty big day planned if we can get everything sorted. I sold our Fent 933, that's gone. I also sold our TLR 2020 with the auto load thing on the back. I think it's time to grab these out. Can we fertilize them one more time? Or I thought it was fully fertilized, but it's not. It says remove foliage, probably guessing that we can't. Might send this fella down and do a couple of runs and get this all sorted while we're getting a harvester, if it's going to work. Is that giving us extra? Maybe it was just around the top that it wasn't any good. Yeah, we bought this beast, the Fent 1050. 517 horsepower to 63. Same speed as the last one, 200 horsepower more. And 48.7 hours less. So that's our new bus. Alright, so what we need to do is, oh, we've got anything in here we need? Nope. But there is a mod that I want to try out. I haven't tried it yet. I think it works on potatoes and sugar beets. It's a Colossus root harvester. It's the same mod as the harvester we're using. We want all the lights. We want police beacons. Well, we don't need that. We don't need that. Unrealistic, which puts it up to 253,000 litres. These things are just highly moddable, so we're just going to go green and black on everything. See how it looks. Never used this before, never tried it. As usual, it's got all the fruit. It's a bit expensive to lease. Potato header. It's potatoes or sugar beets? Let's double check before we do that. Potatoes. Sugar beets is more pink. Luckily, thank you for that. That is the animal. Got lights everywhere. She's a beast, so now we just got to find a header for it. Not really fussed about changing anything on that. We're not going to need it a lot. Black and green. You know what I mean. This is about $21,000 to get all of this. So I don't think we needed that header trailer actually. Not sure if we're going to be able to hook up to it from back here. Uh-oh. He's a big beast, I'll tell you that. Yeah, Yeah, the header's not that wide that we're going to need something, so a pretty decent turning circle on it. Oop, does 52 full speed. Has lights everywhere. Unfold header. Now we'll do a couple of runs across the top just to be unfold the harvester. This thing's an animal. It's the only reason I don't like doing sugar beet and potatoes is the harvesters took forever, so hopefully this thing's a little bit different. Turn on the harvester. Oh yeah, it does 17 kilometers an hour, not 3. This is going to be amazing. And with our yield at about 98%, this field should be highly worth it. What are we doing? Potatoes. We can't plant these again for a few months. So we might just get this field prepped and ready. We can plant canola if we want to do one of our fields with that. We can give the new tractor a bit of a workout. But yeah, this is a bit of a game changer, especially for us on console that have limited cool, I don't know if you'd call it fast farming or just cheaty or helpful. Let's see how the AI worker goes down here. Seems to handle it pretty well. It's not the widest of things, like, you know, another couple of meters would be cool. But doing double the speed and having 5-6 times the capacity of the normal one, I'm definitely not complaining at all. Very impressed. With 250,000 litre capacity though, if we do actually fill it, might need a bit of a different trailer to tow around that can carry it. This is a pretty decent sized field, and when I seen this mod I'm like, yeah, I don't mind giving it a go with the potatoes, because yeah, why not? I think we bought the field with potatoes in. I don't think I've never actually sown potatoes or sugar beets. I've done a few contracts with them. That's about all. Never done the full process, so maybe one of our other fields we can do that with next time. We'll have to be a decent sized field to make it worthwhile hiring this thing. Otherwise, you know, you just, unless you're making at least $21,000 out of the potatoes, you may as well not do it. I think our truck's down here stuck. That's what he does. So his AI workers. Was it DJ Goham or someone? It's an absolute idiots. We're up to 25,000 litres, so I'm not sure what potatoes are worth. We'll have a look in a minute. We'll also have a look and see if we can find that production. And he's booking it. I don't think we're going to be able to get in front of him to get this out of the way in time. Nope. We're blocking his way. Sorry, bud. Alright, let's get this up out of the way. Hopefully it'll make it all the way across the bottom there. Did not like that at all. Just wants to spin. that even attached properly? It wasn't. It was attached to something different. We could have got that done. Alright, so what's potatoes worth? 600 bucks. I don't think this thing takes anything to do with potatoes. Negative. Now, if we're going to do potatoes a bit, maybe we look at something that can handle the potatoes. I know one of them makes like chips. Potato processing. For 80 grand, a little bit pricey, but I'm pretty sure we could make that cash back, and we could all, I mean, like I said, I've never done these before, so I don't mind spending the money to try it. I don't mind trying a new production building out to see what it does. Let's just whack this thing like that. We can always sell it back for 80 grand anyway, so not a huge loss to us, and it's worthwhile trying it out to see what it does and how it works. And that means we've got to make 100 grand back from these potatoes just to break even on the equipment and the production point. I'm going to go around and just keep getting these headers sorted out, and we'll pop back to you if something happens, something changes, or we get it filled up. Almost full. I put the potato factory in. I also put in some sunflower oil and canola oil we had ready to process. I wish I would have known we needed that yesterday, because we sold about 8,000 litres of it. So we're just going to make French fries. It just needs potatoes and oil. So we'll go and drop all this off in there. Probably going to need 2 loads from this, and then we'll start making French fries. We probably won't see any till tomorrow. I'm not sure of the speed of it, but we're going to find out. $108,000, let's go. At least it's close, we don't have to go too far. Let's probably put a bridge in there. We had some soybeans in our silo, so they're in there because soybeans can make vegetable fat. There's no canola and sunflower oil there yet, so I'll go and check to see if we've actually got any we can put there. But look at all this stuff you can make: potato soup, potato pancakes, paprika chips. Just by adding different items in, you can make all this cool stuff. Premium potatoes is just water. Starch is a side product. I'm not sure what we can do with that, but we could probably turn that on. We could throw some water in there. That would be an easy fix. We got our water tanker just sitting here somewhere. There it is. Bought it before to do some water loads to the distributor for our gardens. So we'll dump some water in there, and then we can see, at least start making something. We're going to have tons of potatoes. We may as well try a few different things out. Do we have any oils here to use straight away? I did turn it on distributing. I would send it directly there, but heaps of sunflower seeds. Do we need, is it olive oil or just canola oil we need there? So many things to scroll through. Far out. Just canola and sunflower, so pull some of these out of the way. Try and get the sunflower oil to drop. $4,000 litres of it, but we've got lots of cereal popping out instead. Olive oil, sunflower oil. Well, there's 3,000 litres there, so we can come back and grab those. I think that was bad. So we're making vegetable fat already. We don't have any, we've only got 25 litres. Premium potatoes are kicking in because the water's going in. French fries haven't started because we don't have anything else, don't have any of the oils yet. Confusing to start with. We'll turn the canola oil off so it doesn't cost us money. Leave the sunflower oil on because we'll go and get some of that. Oop. I don't know how much water it needs, so 50,000 litres is what we're throwing in. Yeah, we'll probably do another load there in a minute if we needed to. First, let's go and get these oils. I have to do another header run across here because I don't think it's going to be enough. Where do we leave our trailer? Always keep an eye on that mini-map to make sure there is no trains coming. I have been collected once. Don't recommend it. Again. So we've got 4,000 litres of oil that we can take down. Far out. Not a whole lot, but it's a start, so luckily we had it, because I don't think this is, I mean, this is probably expensive to buy. We'll zoom back down there. And I remember now why we had the TLX 2020 that I sold, because we had a water tanker for the back of that. So now that's sold, that's why I bought that water trailer. It will help us do what we need to do. Okay, that's going in. French fries are going. $27 litres of fat there. Premium potatoes should be running, so we are looking good on that front. Workers probably costing us a fortune driving that machine around. Just leave that trailer there. Try and catch up to this guy so we can clean up all this stuff across the top and empty out tank. This thing just drifts off its head. Yeah, definitely need like a semi would be great with this, with like an unreal capacity trailer, or even like a couple of the smaller little TLX trailers you can get, the 82 Studios trailers. They would come in handy as well for this part. But super cool. Got potatoes happening, first time ever. Got a potato production happening, first time ever. All firsts happening today. Send him back on his merry way. Get these unloaded and then take a bit of a break. I'll do all these extra roads around the top. Maybe we'll start looking at emptying out some of these other productions that we're not using, like the compost. I don't think we're going to use that much. It's something I was trying. But for now it's got stuff in it, so we'll just... Brakes on this thing are a bit nutty. Once this is done, I'm going to go and catch back up with that harvester. We'll do them rows, and then we'll get back to you with an update. Alright, welcome back again. Just been playing with some settings in here because I noticed I need premium potatoes for French fries, so I've got the premium potatoes and water, which give me French fries, normal potatoes and water, which gives premium potatoes and starch. I need premium potatoes and vegetable fat, which we have distributing, which should go back into the system. When I was going through the thing here, if you've got potatoes, vegetable fat, starch and eggs, you can make potato pancakes. So I'm going to turn that on because we've got a heap of eggs that we're not using for anything. So I'll just throw in some eggs in now. I wouldn't say a heap, but we're getting a lot. So we'll see what comes of that. Hopefully we should end up with French fries and pancakes, which I don't know what they're worth, but that's we got that many potatoes. This thing's full. I've done 2 loads back into the silo already, just because there's no room left in here, which I don't know if it's a good thing or not, but this, so we got, there we go, French fries, pancakes, or we can sell premium potatoes. So we'll work out what's going to be better for us. I have got this fella just on autopilot for a minute. We've still got all this, and it's full. And we've still got a couple of 1,000 litres of eggs there. Make sure these guys have got food. 722. We're going to have to look at getting another pen, or we'll start selling them off shortly. This fella was supposed to go to our field so we could start We're going to put some canola down, just because now we need oil with all the potatoes. What am I doing? So we need canola for the potatoes, so we'll throw that down, because I can make oil. When can we plant? Thinking maybe we keep a field that we just keep, not that big field, but maybe we do some potatoes and sugar beet a little bit more often, just because it'd be fun. And if we're going to make a decent amount of money off it, we can afford to buy the equipment to do it. Lower, turn on. It's better. Press the wrong bloody button. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to, we'll throw some canola down in here. That'll give us some canola oil, which then can be turned into vegetable fat. We've got the eggs coming in, we've got water that's free. We just got to keep potatoes and vegetable fat pretty much going now. So as long as we can keep those things going. I know soybeans, which we've got tons of that coming up from the fields that we bought. That can be turned into it as well. So we should be pretty set to keep that production topped up. And I don't know how fast it's going to go, but we've got, I think we've got 200,000 litres of potatoes sitting in the silo. And probably that much again. Oh, I didn't turn it on. I lifted it, not lowered it. And yeah, so there's going to be 500, 600,000 litres of potatoes maybe. And we'll wait and see tomorrow how much it's gone through. We'll fill it up, make sure it's ready to go. And that's about all. That's about all the updates we've got. I'm just going to go back and forwards on this field. I was just thinking then. That field that we've got that we're working on now. Field 2, I think it is. We've got field 13 there. And we've got field 26, which... that's pretty decent size. Maybe we could turn that one into potatoes. I know this one's a pretty decent sized field. We could just do potatoes there again, I guess. Keep it simple. We've still got to put something in that one. And I think we've got soybeans up here as well. So they're starting to get pretty well spread out. That one, silage bales. That one, silage bales. See, what I'd probably do is I'd probably get that contract and use that equipment for that one. But right now we've got enough of our own stuff to do, so normally I'd take that for sure, but we'll see how we go on with time. As I don't want to be having super long... I mean, I can do it off camera anyway. We're not really short of cash at the moment, so it's not a big rush. The only thing we really need to do is buy potato equipment if we're going to go down that route. So yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on that. I'll get this field sorted. We'll check back on the potatoes and see you again shortly. Alrighty, so just heading down to unload the harvester. I thought it was full, not very far off. This is probably going to be the last empty of a full tank, I'd say. Even though we can only take half of it. I don't even know, there'd have to be 400,000 litres of potatoes in our silo at least now. Plus whatever is in the potato production. I'm thinking about going down and emptying out the old general mill. And just deleting it. It's usable, but not really, if that makes any sense. I'll double check to make sure there's nothing in there that we need to produce out of there, but it's just being so fast at producing everything, and yeah, I don't know, it sounds silly, but it just feels a bit cheaty, so we'll duck down there quickly, load up everything that we can, see if there's anything in there that we need to produce. We also did buy a bigger cultivator, but we'll get to that in a minute. I don't think there's anything in here that it makes that we can't make elsewhere. Grape juice, olive oil, canola, sunflower. So I'm just going to check, because we do make those oils and we are going to need them for the potato production. So apologies for this. The one that I need must be further up the top, which isn't cool. So now we've got to go all the way back up. So you got all your oils: olive, canola, sunflower, sugar beet, etc. This one here. That does all the oils. It does sugar. Flour. Yeah, see, I don't think we're going to need it. Honestly, that other place that we've got does everything else as well. So I think we could probably empty this out. We are going to lose a little bit from some of the things that are in there. We'll just make sure we get all these emptied out and stashed or sold. And then that's what we'll end up doing, I think, just closing it up. Is that trailer full? Looks like it could be. Yeah, there's just, like I said, it works well, but it's just at the moment we don't need it, and it just sometimes feels a little bit cheaty while you got another production plant. And we did work it out. It works out about the same. It's not giving us any extra. It just does it a whole heap faster. So I'd prefer to sort of take my time with these things, and sometimes you're going, oh, I wish I'd hurry up, but not 100,000 litres of flour in couple of hours, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah. We'll unload this into the silo. And then we'll have a quick look to see what's in there. Dettles. We have, holy crap, almost 600,000 litres. There's still 100 and something thousand in that harvester. That's crazy. So nearly 700,000. We don't want to sell them. We want to take these elsewhere. Do not want them in the silo. So we'll get all this sold off. We'll go and clear out whatever else we can, and get back to you once the potatoes are finished. Alright, that's it. Last couple little bits and pieces just there. And that is this all done and dusted. Crazy. Oh, got a traffic jam here. I was going to try and park it straight into that, but we will have to move the truck. So stoked though, that harvester made it so much better. Highly recommend That's one reason why I didn't do potatoes and sugar beets and stuff in the past. Just the other one was so slow. So, and it was just it took forever to empty out. So now, don't have that issue. Hopefully we can just unload that straight into the silo. It empties pretty fast too, which is great. Highly impressed. When we've got the money, we will definitely be buying one. I don't know what that... What are you doing? Press the wrong button and try to put a worker on. But it's just super cool. It just packs up like that. It's transportable. Obviously we don't own this one. It's got to go back to the shop, which is not too bad. It was about 4 hours worth of work on it, or 3.5 as per the little hour meter. So yeah, no complaints here at all. And we're going to have 750, 800,000 litres of potatoes in there now. So that should keep our factory, or what the, 931,000. And how much is in our potato factory? I'll get rid of some of this stuff, man. There's still 200,000 litres there. So what's that? 1,100 litres of potatoes. That's madness.